Hey guys, what is up? It's Zoe here. Welcome back to my channel. So I have been wanting to make today's video for the longest time. To tell you the truth, it's actually one of the reasons that I wanted to start YouTube. I've only been able to make this video as of now because I'm very happy to say that I've been within my weight goal very consistently for 5 whole months now. If you're someone like me who has experienced a lot of weight loss and gains and the yo-yo effect, you would know how annoying it is and how discouraging it would be to lose some weight, see hope, and then gain it all back. I've definitely gone through a lot of physical, emotional, and mental struggles along this journey. So without further ado, let me just get into the video of how I lost 30 goddamn pounds. Before I get started, I just wanted to pop in some stats here. So I am 169 centimeters, which is 5 feet, 6.535 inches tall. My personal highest weight record that I took track of was more than 60 kilograms, which is more than 132.27 pounds. And recently, for at least the past 5 months, my weight has been very consistent at around 47 kilograms, which is about 103 pounds. So yes, it's definitely been a crazy journey, and I am just so excited to share how I was able to do that with all of you because honestly, I really understand the struggles of being not my best self and feeling really insecure and feeling really sluggish all the time. Honestly, I've been through so much pain and struggles with self-confidence, with feeling unhealthy, being unhealthy, and being really inactive, and I definitely hope that these tips I will be sharing will at least have a little bit of positive impact on your weight loss or fitness journey. And if you can take away one thing from this video, just remember that you are not alone. So let me jump right into how this whole journey began. A bit of more background info about me is that ever since I was little, I used to be a really skinny kid, like sometimes a little bit too skinny. I was naturally skinny and I never cared about diet or lifestyle. I just thought that I would be blessed with a bomb metabolism forever. Joke's on me. Because a big turning point for me was when I was 18, my metabolism suddenly started slowing down, and when I was applying for colleges, I didn't have time to continue doing competitive karate. While I was stressing out about applying for colleges, cramming for IB exams, all that fun stuff. And on top of that, I got into UCLA, which has the best dining halls ever. Everything was buffet style. So that didn't really help. Plus, in the beginning of freshman year, I couldn't really adjust to living with other people, and the dorm situation was pretty brutal, I would say. And I had insomnia for like 1.5 years and was really stressed out about school. So everything kind of jumbled up together at the same time, and boom, I had the freshman 15, or worse yet, like the freshman 30. Okay, so here's a list of things I did that really helped me lose that 30 pounds and kind of maintain my current weight. Obviously, this is not a comprehensive list, otherwise this video would be like 2-3 hours. I could talk hours and hours or days about this topic. So the first thing I did that I really struggled with at first is to stop self-hatred. Yes, you heard it. If you don't have this problem at all, please skip to step 2, but I think it's very important to put it out there, because as someone who has gone through a very negative cycle of uncontrollably eating so much and then gaining so much weight and then ending up really stressed and unhappy and eating more, and ended up really hating the way I looked and really hating myself for doing that. So that is definitely a vicious cycle that you don't want to get into. Always being so self-critical to yourself is not going to help the situation at all. It will put you in a very terrible mood. You'll be stressed more. Trust me, stress hormones do not help with weight loss, okay? Cortisol's a very common stress hormone, will actually increase fat buildup. So if you want to lose weight, first, stop hating yourself and stop being so hard on yourself. The second thing that really helped me lose weight was stop snacking. I do confess that I still need to improve on this one, especially during quarantine times. There's not much to do, you know? The reason that I brought this up is because a lot of time, a ton of times, we snack not because we're hungry, but because of boredom. Why snacking is so terrible to weight loss is because every time you snack, every time you eat anything, it will spike insulin, and insulin will literally prevent your body from breaking down fat. Terrible, I know. This is also why if you try to hit the treadmill for like 2 hours straight and then you feel great about yourself, but you snack on literally everything like 10 times during the day, you will not see any results. Because I've been there. I used to go on the treadmill or the elliptical for like 60 minutes and then I would snack throughout the day with the excuse of energizing myself because I exercise. Well, no, that's not really gonna help. To help you transition out of this terrible habit, there are several things you can do. First, you can drink more water or tea. That will not only help your metabolism, but also help you feel more satiated. Or if it's really hard to change the habit of snacking, which it really is, substitute the snacks that you currently are eating with healthier options such as non-processed whole foods. The third tip that helped me lose weight is you are what you eat. I could literally do a whole video on this topic, on the best foods to eat to lose fat and to gain lean muscles. But before that, the first step is to start to be mindful of what you're putting inside your body. Not only that, I have to remind you that portion control is very important here, because no one can eat on and gain no weight. Like the human body or any type of body is just not made to do that. Like if your intake calories are higher than your caloric expenditures, you will gain weight, period. It is obviously much more complicated than that. There are like way better options for calorie intakes than some kind of non-healthy empty calories, but as of now, like just remember that if you eat more than you expend, you will gain weight. As a very top level general advice for now, I would highly advise you to eat 3 things. First, fiber rich foods. Second, good fat. Don't go no fat. Good fat such as avocado and salmon, they're really good for helping you get to your weight goal in a sustainable manner. And third, good sources of protein, not just McDonald's chicken nuggets. The fourth thing that will really help you lose that weight is to ditch sugar. Let me just say this now, you need to do this, okay? You have to ditch sugar. I had such a sweet tooth. Like, sweets were my favorite goddamn things, and if I was able to let it go, you can too. A key takeaway I want you to have today is that sugar is something you want out of your life. It's a snaky snake that you don't want to be in your life at all. The reason I am bringing all this hate for sugar is that sugar is the #1 culprit for making someone fat and old. I'm not just making this up, okay? Sugar is an oxidizer that attaches to collagens and elastin proteins of the skin through glycation. which produces fine lines and wrinkles. And worse yet, for someone who is on a weight loss journey, sugar spikes insulin. And as I said previously, insulin is one of your worst enemies when it comes to fat loss. I am more than happy to go in depth about the reasons and the mechanisms behind why sugar and insulin are so unfriendly to people who want to lose weight, lose fat, but I'm saving that for another video. Right now, the most important thing you need to remember is to cut sugar out of your diet. Don't let the sweetness fool you. The more sugar you eat, the more cravings you get. Actually, I went on a full year without eating any sweets and never touched a product with added sugars. Yes, it's hard, especially with the crappy products they sell in the grocery stores nowadays, but it is possible and the reward is phenomenal. Once you have no sugar for a long time, you no longer have cravings. And if I ever have to eat dessert or cake at a social occasion, I will like take a bite and almost feel disgusted because everything now tastes too sweet to me. It's definitely a long and painful process, but if I can do it, anyone can do it. The fifth tip I have for you is to make a plan and stick to it and commit to it. First of all, you have to remind yourself why you're going on this diet or weight loss journey. Like, you can't be doing this for someone else. Be like, oh, I want to look good just because so-and-so will want to date me. No, you're doing this for yourself, and that's the only way to keep you going. Because if you're trying to do this for someone else, like any small hardships will kind of stop you and you'll be questioning yourself. Why the hell am I going through all this pain just to, I don't know. But if you're doing this whole thing for yourself, you're making every move and every sacrifice for your own good and for your own future. And to follow up with this tip, do not procrastinate, okay? Don't be the person who is like, oh, I'll eat this bag of chips and I'll start dieting tomorrow. No, because guess what's gonna happen tomorrow? You're gonna see more food that you can't control but eat, and eventually you'll never start your diet. If you want to take control of your body, your weight, you have to mean it. And I mean it. This is why I am not a big fan of cheat days, because you're more likely to go down that rail and eventually you're risking yourself just giving up on the whole diet game plan. So let your diet and fitness goals be a promise to yourself and don't break that promise. My sixth tip for successful weight loss is to start moving. Cut the crap of not having time, because no one ever has time to do what they don't want to do. I was literally cramming 4 CPA exams in 3 months while taking 3 online classes and doing 1 internship. And I still managed to alternate days at the gym and the pool for 6 days a week. And on top of that, I took at least 1 session of 30-minute walks every single day. Obviously, this has changed once I started my 9 to 5 or more like 9 to 9 job, plus the 1 hour of LA morning traffic. Despite so, I will wake up at 6:15 on 2 days of the week just to hit the gym, and then I will go to the gym for 2 more days on the weekend. So what I would advise you to do is to be creative with your schedule and find ways to move. It doesn't have to be going to the gym. You can literally walk anywhere, walk across the street, offer to get coffee for your teammates, or buy a gym membership after quarantine so you don't want to waste any money and you will force yourself to go to the gym. Or if your friend is also on a weight loss journey, or you have friends who are passionate about fitness, make some plans with your friends to be active together. It's a really great way to stay connected and to get fit and healthy together. And last but not least, my 7th tip for you is to be your own cheerleader. As cheesy as that sounds, it's so crucial to how I was able to obtain my weight loss goals. At the end of the day, you have to be patient. Don't check your weight 4 times in a day. First of all, your weight doesn't really say that much about you because it doesn't really tell you about your body fat percentage. And second, your weight just fluctuates like crazy within a day. So there's really no need to be harsh on yourself and like check your weight or your measurements every single day. And just remember, it is going to be hard. Losing weight is never as easy as putting it on. No one will constantly be on your side and cheer on every little progress you make, okay? And quite frankly, people can be quite unsupportive sometimes. For me, I just really hate it when I tell people that I am on a diet and they don't take me seriously and persist that I eat an unreasonable portion or eat a bunch of crap that I used to eat. So very importantly, learn to say no. Learn to say no to the foods that you know you can't control yourself eating. Learn to say no to the social events that you know people will be pressuring you to drink a little more or eat a little more. Remember that this journey is a goddamn marathon. It is not a sprint. You are not going to get results in a week. It takes months and years to see sustainable results, okay? I'm not just talking about not eating for like a whole week and then losing like 10 pounds. If you want sustainable results, you've got to give yourself time and you've got to change your lifestyle. On top of that, remember that you are your biggest cheerleader. Everything is so hard and no one understands why you're doing this. Deep inside, you know that you believe you can achieve this and you know you will achieve this. So before I wrap this up, although your goal might not seem immediately tangible, you will get there. Trust me, because I've been in your shoes and I never thought that I would be able to lose like 30 pounds, which is crazy, but it definitely didn't take me just days, weeks, or months. It took me several years of practicing good habits. So have a little faith, change your lifestyle, and be kind to yourself. And the rest, leave it to time. So that's a wrap on today's video. I hope this video was helpful. If you're curious about anything that I briefly touched on or didn't even talk about, feel free to leave that in the comment section. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to smash that like button and be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I'll be posting more helpful and useful information regarding dieting, weight loss, fat loss, what to eat, tips and tricks, why you're not losing weight, and why you lost weight but gained it back. All that fun stuff. And I have made so many stupid mistakes throughout my weight loss journey that I just can't wait to share so that no one else has to go through the same kind of crap I did. I hope that all of you have a great day, a great week, and I hope that all of you can achieve your lifestyle and fitness goals very, very soon. Okay, see you guys next week. Bye for now.
This is the end.